It's the 14th of March, 2016. It's a Monday, starting at another Cinema Cycle week with a laser disc from the Random Media Generator. This will be fun. Yes, it's the golden age of science fiction. This is a box set of laser discs. There are 4 discs in here. There are 4 movies in here. And we are going to watch one of the movies. We will not watch all 4 at this sitting. So we'll take the first movie that's on side 1 of this Laserdisc collection, which is kind of hard to read, The Land Unknown. This is a 1950s cheap sci-fi space Jurassic Park kind of thing. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure it's going to be campy. I'm sure it's going to be bad, but Random Media Generator directs me to do so, so I must obey. Okay, I gotta tell you, I think I may have sold this movie kind of short. Much to my surprise, it is actually in Cinerama. It's not Cinerama, but widescreen. It's in widescreen format. It's actually filmed that way. Obviously, rather campy, formulaic, but it's like I get this feeling. Okay, if it's 1950s and I'm a kid, and my dad gives me a quarter to go to the movies because there really is no TV, or what's on TV is pretty bad. This is what I would have gone and seen, like on a Saturday afternoon or something at the matinee. And it's kind of creepy in certain aspects, but it's also just like so Leave It to Beaverish, but in a cinematic way. So it's not bad so far. Okay, it only took 31 minutes into the film to get to the giant lizards fighting as prehistoric beast footage, where they take 2 Komodo dragons and just starve them, I guess, and let them go at one another. ASPCA obviously didn't exist back when this was made. It's a long scene. It lasts about 4 or 5 minutes. I love how in the old days, like prior to 1960, if you snuck up behind a woman and just like tapped her on the shoulder or put your hand over her mouth, they fainted and were unconscious for at least 30 minutes. What a wonderful concept. Dated. But I find myself kind of catching myself here because this is actually a very good film. I mean, not very good, but it's got high production value. You can tell it was done by a studio who had sound stages and props and the ability to do some really impressive stuff cinematically. And then of course I got to myself thinking, okay, this is like 1955, I'm thinking. And it's like, this would have been state-of-the-art science fiction. I mean, there wasn't anything better than this. We get so smug thinking about Star Wars and 2001: A Space Odyssey that we got to realize, well, back at a certain time, this was as good as it got if you wanted science fiction. And the studio tried to do it right based on what they thought would be science fiction like, and they got a lot of things wrong. The gender roles, the science is not quite there, but it's adventure. So not a bad film actually. It's kind of like what it is. It's like science fiction noir. Like imagine a film noir detective movie, but instead give it a science fiction theme. That's kind of what this is like. Movie's over. Halliwell's Film Guide gives you this little ditty. The Land Unknown. A plane is forced down into a strange Antarctic valley where dinosaurs still roam. Actually, it was a helicopter, but it's okay. Efficient adventure fantasy on King Kong lines, but without any of that film's panache. Yeah, it's fun for a Saturday afternoon, I can tell you that.